Hey everybody, it's Walker and Reuben at Full Spectrum Laser, and welcome to the 1 hour build.
What's up, guys?
So, we're going to take one of our weekly projects and, well, we're not going to put it together this time because it's just simple stacking and gluing. So I'm going to go through on how I designed it, since a lot of people were asking how do you design something like that. It's
So show them what it is?
Yeah, show them what it is.
Damn.
So that is the, I call it the teardrop stacked birdhouse. I wanted something different than a traditional little house. I thought it'd be cool if it was like a contemporary shape, maybe white, and then had the branches coming out. Now we don't need the branches on the side. You can have it just like that, and I like that as well.
Yeah, we said one of our teammates said it looks like the Angry Bird too.
Yeah. And it doesn't need this perch. The file comes with it that doesn't have that perch. I just think it's helpful for the birds, but I don't think they even care. They'll just go in that hole anyways.
The bird.
So yeah, and we cut a little bird for it. That looks so realistic.
It does, man.
So what I'm gonna do is go through the process on how to make a file like that. So let's go to the computer and I'll show you. So first we want to start out with either a pre-made file or make your own file. So if you don't know how to make 3D files, a good source for 3D files is thingiverse.com. And they have it's a huge upload community where people just upload their 3D files for people,
cool.
To share and use and manipulate. And
what was that called again?
it's called thingiverse.com.
Cool.
There's also a lot of laser files on there as well. If you want to check it out, it's a good source.
Cool. What's up, Jim? What's up, Jason?
What's up, Jim? Jason? Yeah. Oh, and before I get started, last week, who asked us about engraving granite?
I don't remember the person's name, but we didn't forget.
No, we didn't. So, I did this yesterday for my buddy Phil. He wants to make a speakeasy, so I designed this, and he's going to place this in his hidden speakeasy in his house.
Awesome.
I like it. So we're going to go and run our own design on some granite while we're doing this. So let me just jump into RE software. I'm going to run the perimeter. Check it out. It looks good. The power settings, we're going to go 250 DPI because it's a simple design. Raster power 100 because it's granite. And speed 90 just to keep it nice and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I would think, I don't know. Me personally, I would think you would run it at a lower speed for granite. That's not necessarily true though.
No, the granite is just going to get rid of that top, what is that, gloss part.
Gotcha.
And then get rid of that and just expose the lighter, like when you get a stone wet, how it gets darker. That's essentially what it is. It's all, polished and it looks wet, and then you're getting rid of that. So,
Gotcha.
So we're just going to start that. That's a 12-minute job. Just because somebody asked last week, they wanted to see it running. So if we go to that, we can watch it running. There we go.
Cool.
And that's how the laser is going to affect the granite.
Jason had a question. He says that looks great on granite, first off. And then he says, why run the threshold at 100 if it's already black?
So, Jason, what I did was I created a 12 by 12 file, the size of the actual tile itself, and I created a bounding box at that exact size and then placed the design in the center. So it still had a bounding box, which was yellow, that's still going to get picked up in the black and white threshold. So I just lowered the black and white threshold to get rid of that outline. Because if you still have that outline, it's going to pick that up and then do the whole 12 by 12.
Oh, jeez.
So it's just going to do that inside design.
Cool.
So we'll come back to that towards, the end of the show. And back to the software. How I did this is I actually grabbed a design from Thingiverse, which was the teardrop shape, and then I just manipulated it. So this is Tinkercad. This is your basic 3D design software. You just sign up. It's free. Little kids use this. I mean, if you know 2D, then you know how to use this program. Essentially, here's your design. Let's say I want to make a hollow tube. I can just bring that cylinder, which is going to be a hole, and I can scale it, move it around, and then I select both of them, and I just join them. And that's going to create that tube-like shape.
Oh, cool.
So it's that simple. You can add more shapes to it, bring a box in, simply select it, join it as well. So it's like grouping. It's just like 2D software.
Yeah.
Like Illustrator or Inkscape, like something of that sort. Now, you can play with this for a very long time. Obviously, it's for simple designs. You're not going to be doing a lot of organic shapes.
Yeah.
But it's good for your basic, if you want to three-dimensionally design some sort of bracket or something. It's good for that. Let's see. So after that's done, it's still not ready to get laser cut, right? So we're going to take that file, the 3D file, and we'll go to Autodesk 123D.
Okay.
Now this is the original Birdhouse file that I created.
Is Autodesk free?
Autodesk is free. This
Okay.
version was free. It's been a while. Now they have like a whole sweep
Oh, wow.
that they have all these crazy like different applications for laser cutting, CNC. So I haven't checked them out for a while. This is an old version, but it was free.
It's cool.
We have our design in here, and now what we're going to do is select our material size. So I'm going to select cardboard, which is the same thickness as the wood that we were cutting. And then I go over to my, you can adjust the height here as well. And then this is the best part and the most fun part, is selecting the technique to manipulate your 3D design. So we can go to stacked slices, which that is what the Birdhouse is stacked slices. And you can change the direction of these stacked slices. Do you have any questions on Facebook?
Nothing right now.
No?
Jason said thanks for the explanation.
You're welcome, Jason. So now we have the slice direction, and we can change this slice direction to any which way we want.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's like the learning curve on this? Did it take you a while to kind of figure it out, or?
Honestly, like, I just played with it a little
Yeah.
bit, and it was super easy. Now that's a cool slice right there.
That's
I like that.
That's like almost opposite of like what you did with the other one.
Yeah, I like that. I played with it for a while at like weird angles, because I've been feeling weird angles lately, but I don't know. You can keep playing with it, whatever. Also, you don't have to do stacking. You can also do, let's see, interlock slices,
Oh wow.
and you can change the numbers of those.
Dang, that looks crazy.
Or this one's probably going to turn out awesome for this design, which is radial slices. Now you can change this direction again. That's one thing I hope they did in the update, is the directional is not super easy to get used to. So like,
Doesn't want to go.
there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
The computer's lagging a bit. So you can
Yeah.
change the direction of that, and that's going to be more of a traditional slice right there. That one's pretty cool.
That's
If
pretty cool.
if your application applies like this sort of slice sort of situation, like this would be an awesome pendant light. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to laser cut some sort of light fixture that shape.
I was totally thinking about that. Or a pinata.
Pinata? Yeah. Angry Bird pinata.
There you go.
So, and then you have your actual laser cut files over on the right hand side.
Jason says he's curious how this translates into a cut file from the 3D file.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
we're getting there, Jason.
Yeah. So on the right hand side, those are going to be your cut files. And you can always modify these, you can select them and delete them. But then you can just hit get plans. Once it's set and that's the way you want it, you can simply hit get plans. After it's done, there we go. And these are your files.
And they're PDFs, right?
You can export them as EPS, PDF, and DXF.
Cool.
So if you have a different laser cutter or a CNC machine, you
Yeah.
have those options.
Okay.
And also, what's important to note is that over here, when you select your material, you place your workbed size. So the Muse and the Hobby Laser are going to be 20 by 12.
Okay.
And that's when it comes to making your own custom. You're going to make your own custom material settings.
Gotcha.
So that's going to give you the length of the material, the length of the workbed, the width, or your material that you're working with. Say you're working with material that's 10 by 10, then you'll put in 10 by 10 and then enter the thickness, and that's going to be the material you cut and what is generated from the software.
Okay. Jason says that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I'm glad I can show people, because when I first started laser cutting, I didn't know about this stuff.
Yeah.
I saw some of the projects and I thought people were like hand designing it, like doing every
One at
notch.
one, yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like professionals. Like it wouldn't take too long to design yourself, but it's nice that it's automatically generated.
Yeah, definitely.
Now if we go back to the laser cutter and we can see the raster finish up, I believe. At least on the gear there.
Dang. This would be really cool for like, I don't know, like awards and stuff like that,
Oh yeah, awards, like people actually do headstones too.
Yeah,
like actual
that's true,
headstones.
yeah.
As morbid as that is, it's part of life.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like the contrast of the lighter color versus the black. You can do lighter colors as well, and it'll show up. It just doesn't have as good a contrast. You could also get Ceramark, which is a spray, and you could spray this whole thing and get different sort of colors. I believe they have blue, so you can put blue or black on like a white tile, something of that sort. The Ceramark spray actually reacts with the laser and then like melts it and kind of bonds it to the actual glass and tile.
I think people do that with those Yeti cups and stuff like that too.
Yeah, definitely. On the metal, the Thermark's for the metal and the Ceramark is for ceramics and glass. What else was there?
So how long did this take you in total, man?
I don't know. I had a bit of difficulty designing this. I'm not gonna lie. There was I just hit some hiccups. I wanted to do some things. I wanted to make the file easier to use because it does generate like a CAD file. CAD files have like little lines that make up the curve, rather than two anchor points and a curve like Illustrator or Inkscape. It actually breaks all the curves up into small little lines. And I wanted to make it simpler, but it would have taken forever. So I only have 4 hours to make these files, so I just want to get it out there and yeah.
Yeah. Walker literally finished building this, and I come in, and he's like, yo dude, check this out, this is so cool. And then he had the branches on, and I broke the branch. Literally
Instantly. Essentially everything I make, Reuben comes and breaks it just a little bit.
Walker's face was he was pretty upset.
Well, you just said I broke it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was. This wood's not the best quality, so I did panic for a second. Not gonna lie.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And questions about anything.
Yeah, or else we're just gonna stare into the camera.
Yep.
Wait for the raster to be done. There we go. That's so close to the camera.
I know, it's like...
It's about there.
Yeah.
Any good movies this weekend?
Nothing I can think of.
No?
Yeah. I know you have that movie pass, though.
Yeah, Movie Pass.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can promote that,
Oh. Sorry.
but boom.
Boom.
There we go.
Man, 1 hour builds with Walker?
Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
have time to modify it. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I could add and Reuben. But that Nick told me to make that, right? Like, I'm sorry.
Feel left out, man.
I'm gonna give it to my mom. I'm gonna give it to my mom. She'd be like, "Who's this Reuben fellow?" I'll make you 1 hour build, just Reuben.
Alright.
Hashtag more Reuben.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah. So I guess it's time to talk about our contest, weekly contest. I'll let
Yeah.
you talk about that.
So, weekly contest is paper and delicates. So, anything of that sort of stuff, glass. I saw some people already put some stuff up there, so looks good.
What kind of stuff, like
Like,
lace and stuff?
I think some people did a lot of glass. I saw on there, so the glass is cool because glass is kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's not the
It's
easiest to
different,
dial in that power setting. And then what else is going on? We also have our deal,
Yeah.
right? I'll let you
This-
talk about that again.
The sale,
Yeah.
4,500 for what is it? The 16 by
It's 20 by 12
20 by
Pro.
12. Yeah,
What's awesome about that is it fits into a normal door.
yeah.
A lot of
Which is
pros
key.
don't fit into the normal door. If you don't have a lot of room, it's a good pro to have.
It's good for like if you're kind of borderline muse and want to go pro.
Yeah.
This is a good choice, right?
Yeah, if you think that you're going to actually be running it a lot and not on a hobby level,
Yeah,
why not go to the pro?
might as well.
It's got a Z table, 8.5 inches. You can throw, I mean, I've thrown in like old antique like clocks and just done the whole front of them.
Gotcha.
Like, because I can lower the Z table.
It's cool.
So you don't have to take it apart and stuff like that.
Jim says he's watching us on TV. We made it to prime time.
Whoa.
That's awesome, Jim. He says,
Sweet.
yeah, you guys look good on the big screen.
Awesome.
Hey, thank
Thanks,
you.
man. He must know my mom. Tell him he looks handsome. Now, we have the cool box somewhere.
Oh, right over here.
So, boom. Now,
Cool
what,
box.
What is the cool box, Reuben?
The cool box is going to replace that water bucket.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you have a water bucket, or you're just running a chiller and you're running the air compressor, the cool box will replace both the air compressor and the water.
It's all in one.
All in
basically.
one, and it also comes with an exhaust fan that goes onto the back of your hobby machine.
Yep.
So if you're thinking, oh, that I already have an exhaust fan, I have the scroll fan, why would I need another exhaust fan? Well, if you're running a long tube, you can put that new exhaust fan on the back
Gotcha.
and then the scroll fan all the way at the other end.
Oh, wow.
So you're, completely getting that stuff out.
Okay.
Or just that little fan on the back if you're running a little short line. I mean, that's perfect. All you need is it to get out
Okay.
of your machine. So
pretty
it's it's an awesome upgrade. It's just a very simple switch of your side panel.
Okay.
It takes minutes.
Yeah, it's really.
And the
simple.
cool box is available now. And for what? The Muse?
Yep.
Everybody with the Muse.
Yep. That's right. So I think that's all we got for you guys today.
Yeah, let's think for a second.
Laser
Yep.
talk next week.
Laser talk and 1 hour build. Like as
Any
always.
idea?
I'm going to make a calendar. No, not a calendar, a calculator. So
Calculator.
it's a little calculator. They were antiques,
Oh.
like antique toys. It's a little monkey, and when you grab his legs, if you put like 6 times 6 or whatever, if you put his feet on 6 and 6, it on his hands it says like 36.
Oh, wow,
Like it
that's
moves
cool.
to the calculation.
Oh, dang.
I think it's cool.
Got a little scared there, dude. Yeah, I was like, I thought escape math.
Yeah.
I'm back. Like,
It's easy. I hope you don't need this calculator. But anyways, I think that's it. And join us next week. Like us, smash that subscribe button, and hashtag more Reuben. Until next time.
keep making.